Hi, this is Will Smith. Well, first off, I'd like to say Happy New Year. And yes, the playoffs, the wild card playoffs was this weekend. Um, it was the first one was Houston and who did Houston play again? Buffalo Bills. Sorry, mind blank. Yes, very good game. Very good game. Um, I thought at one point Bills were going to win because they went up ahead in the first half, but Houston came back and with their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. He just took over the game. Great performance. Give them a lot of credit. They came back from 13-0 down. Very impressive. Very impressive. So they play Kansas City next in at Kansas. That will be tough, but this is the playoffs. You know, it's not about best records or form or anything like that. So that will be a very interesting game. I look forward to that game. The later game that day on Saturday was the Patriots, New England Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans, and the result didn't surprise me. Um, I felt a little bit sorry for Brady in a way, but the Patriots are such a legendary team. They won the Super Bowl last year, so there's nothing to feel ashamed about. This team was always going to struggle to get to the playoffs and struggle through the playoffs, should I say, because they never had a great season. So, but there's nothing to feel ashamed about. Still a great team. Brady's arguably the greatest QB of all time or greatest player of all time, NFL player of all time. So, you know, anyway, it was the inevitable because I knew this team, the Patriots, weren't going to get any further. Anyway, the Sunday game, the earlier game was the Saints versus the Vikings. Shocker. Absolute shocker. I didn't even take no notice of the game because I thought, oh, the Saints were going to win against Minnesota and, and their QB. I was like, nah, there was no way they were going to win at that dome in New Orleans, and they did. Highly impressive, very impressive. Respect to them, absolutely respect to them, to the Minnesota Vikings, to pulling off, to me, the biggest upset of the wildcard weekend by far. Forget the Patriots and Tennessee Titans. That was not the upset. That was the upset of the weekend by far. Congratulations to Kirk Cousins. Finally, he came good. But next weekend, or should I say this weekend coming, they have the San Francisco 49ers, which will be a very, very tough game. But Minnesota's defense shows that if they can shut down the Saints offense in large part of that game, they can definitely shut down the 49ers offense. But the 49ers, they have so much weapons on the offensive end and the defensive end. So that will be a tough game for the Vikings, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. And the fourth and final game of the wildcard weekend, Sunday night, was the Seattle Seahawks versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I predicted the Eagles was going to win, but when I saw Carson Wentz went down, I was just like, it was just inevitable the Seattle was going to win. There was no way they were going to. McGowan, the Philadelphia's backup QB, he did his best, but nah, from when he came in, and you can tell some of the players weren't really in sync with him. But congratulations to Seattle. They did what they had to do. But next weekend they have to go to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and that's going to be tough. But hey, like I said before, it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Nothing is an inevitable. Nothing. But yeah, interesting weekend this weekend. Next weekend, should I say? This weekend coming. Yeah, looking forward to the matchups, and yeah, Lamar Jackson, man, Ravens. That's the team I'm looking at for. Lamar has to prove last season, erase that memory, and I think he will. But then again, like I said before, it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. But I think he will have a much better game. No matter the result. Anyway, you hear more of me, sports opinions. Subscribe, and I wish you a good week. Bye.